Manpreet. I make content on all sorts of things that you are seeing on your screen right now. If any of these interest you, consider checking out my channel, subscribing to my channel. Just go out, check out my channel if this content. If you like this content, you can consider checking out and subscribing to my channel. Moving on, you know you need to move on, but you can't let them go. It is so hard. I want to remind you that I am so proud of you, that you even are making this conscious effort of letting them go, because sometimes it can just be so hard to let people go because they have such a special space in our heart. And I admire your strength to trying to move past your past and look forward to your future. And I admire your strength that you are looking out for ways that you can move on. I know you are very strong, and I hope you know that you are really strong. So this video is basically going to contain 11 things that you need to know or need to hear or need to just know to move on in your life, and I really hope it helps you, and I'm sure that it will help you. So continue watching till the end. And yeah, so let's start, let's go. If you want to grab a snack, grab something to eat, or just a warm blanket if you want, you can do that. Yeah, let's go. So before I start this, I want you to remember that this can just be a romantic relationship or a friendship, or it can be any kind of relationship in your life. We have relationships with all sorts of things in our life, and I feel people just misunderstand a little with relationship. When I talk about relationship, they misunderstand with romantic relationship. Relationships can be with all sorts of things. You have a relationship with your studies, with your friends, with everybody. About this video, whenever I'm talking about relationship, it can just be a relationship with studies or with your friends or with your boyfriend or that situationship. It can be with anybody that you can have relationship. It can be a romantic, educational, any kind of relationships that you need to move on from. I've got you. So first step, write a list of things that are non-negotiable for you. This is very important. That's going to help you in your future as well as right now. So write a list. Maybe it's in your note, maybe it's in a diary, or maybe it's just a post-it note. Just write a list. Write it. I want you to write it so you get a perspective. If you are just keeping it in your mind, then a lot of times we get confused. So I want you to write it in. Just write a list of things that are non-negotiable for you, and I swear to God, when you are completed writing this list, when you complete writing this list, you are going to get a very clear perspective of how things should be, what you want in life, and how things are right now and how far they are from it. So I want you to write this thing down, all the things that are absolutely non-negotiable for you. So it can be anything, okay? So it can be, maybe the guy needs to be working, maybe you want this, maybe you need this in life, maybe, I don't know. This list is very personalized to every single person. So write a list of non-negotiables in your life and get a perspective. If you're trying to forget this person, stop it. Stop trying to forget the person. If you're trying to forget a person in your life, that's not going to happen. Feel all the emotions that you are feeling. Heal. Take time to heal. Just feel it all that you're feeling. Regret, guilt, sadness, happiness, good moments, bad moments. Just soak it all in. Take in the emotions. Don't try to forget the person. It's like you are running away from your emotions, but you can run away from a person, not your emotions, because emotions are a part of you, and we need to stop running away from them. So do not try to forget the person. Take time to mourn. Embrace the sadness, take time to feel the sadness, feel the heartbreak, feel whatever that you are feeling in the moment. The universe is making you ready for the love that is perfectly made just for you. The universe is probably teaching you a lesson for a love that you deserve in your life, and a love that you need in your life, a love that will see the dark parts of yourself and only love you harder for it, because you, my love, deserve the best kind of love, the love that listens to you when the whole world is against you, will stand by you, will see the light parts and the dark parts and the hidden parts and still love you more for it. You deserve that kind of love in your life, and I really hope you know that the universe is just preparing you for a love that you're going to find in life, or a peace that you're going to find. And I really hope that you know that you are going to find it, and this is just the universe way of making you ready for the time when this type of love comes, and you'll just be ready to accept it in your life. Third, I'm going to tell you 3 things that are very important for any relation to work, and that will just give you a perspective about how these things are not aligning with the person that you are talking with, or whatever relation you have right now. Future that you want in your life, the life that you want, the future that you are seeing should align with the person that you want to spend your future with. So maybe it's a guy that you're dating, your future should be the same. The future that you are envisioning yourself to be living has to align with your partner, has to align with the people that you are keeping in your life, because that is so important for any relationship to work, that your futures have to align. Because if it doesn't, then basically you are going on different tracks of your life, and it's not going to work out eventually, and you're just putting yourself up for more heartbreak and more sadness. Second is where you are at life and your priorities should align. So what are your priorities in your life? Maybe it's your career, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your goal, maybe it's self-discovery. Whatever the goals, whatever priorities that you have in your life should align with the partner or the relationship that you have at this moment. Those priorities should make you, like, you should be with people who have the same priorities as yourself, like career, maybe it's education, maybe it's love, maybe it's family, maybe it's financial independence. Whatever your priority is, you have to be around people who are like-minded, and for any relationship to work, your priorities should align. And where you are at life is also very important. We go through phases of life, various phases and various eras of our life, like maybe the time where career was everything, maybe the time where education was everything. So I want you to know that the place that you are in your life right now should also align. That is very important for if you are seeing a future with this person. But it's like very subjective to situations, or different situations and different things happen. The third thing that you need for any relation to work is things of non-negotiable, which are very personalized to you. These are very personalized to yourself. These are things that you really need in your life, and that are like, it's kind of like non-negotiable things, but like a more things that you need in a relationship. Maybe it's a friend if you're talking, so things that you want in a friend or things that you need in a friend, these things are like, you cannot be a friend without these things, okay? Like, or maybe it's if you are talking about a romantic relationship, so these are things that you want in your future person, and we don't have to settle here. So remember, you don't have to settle. These 3 things are very important for you to know yourself and for you to move on. Fourth point is use your imagination. Imagine, would you be happy that your daughter or your sister or your best friend is settling for the guy in the same condition that you are settling for right now? Would you allow that? Would you want your daughter to date the same guy that you are dating right now, or be in a relationship with the person that you are in relationship? Would you feel okay if she was in the exact same position as you are right now? Would you be okay? If not, you need to get out of there, okay? So you need that realization that, okay, no, I am firm, I need to move on from this. So imagine if it's your best friend, maybe it's sister, or maybe your daughter, would you put themselves in the exact same position that you are right now? Fifth is you deserve the world and you don't have to settle. The universe is working in your favor to get exactly what you need in life, exactly what you want, and we are not going to settle, because you, my love, are perfect and you, my love, are enough. A lot of times we feel like, you know what, there are just bad things, there are just some bad things, I can forgive it, I can get over it, it's good, maybe I should settle. No, then that you are putting yourself up for mediocrity, but you are not mediocre, are we? We deserve everything that, okay, so we deserve everything that we are putting on the screen. So that way, if you are accepting anything less than perfect, that means that you, my love, think that you are not perfect, because we are only expecting things in a relationship that we ourselves are giving. So if we are expecting those things back, so that also means that we are putting all those things on the table. So no, we don't deserve that. I bring a lot to the table, and I would want you to also bring that much to the table, because this is going to be an even relationship. Not that I am compromising all the time, I am settling all the time. No, we do not settle. No, we are not going to compromise. So I want you to remember that we are not going to compromise anything. That if you are not sure of the relationship, that is because you are probably in the wrong relationship. When it's the right kind of relationship, you will know that you are in the right kind of relationship, and they are not going to be this, am I doing this right or am I doing this wrong? Am I in the right relationship? Maybe it's okay. It's just a few bad things, I can ignore. No. If you're feeling that there are some things that are non-negotiable for you, you are not going to settle. Make a list of things that you want and you need, and we are not going to settle. I want you to know that you, my love, are very, very more than enough, okay? You are perfect just the way you are, and we are just expecting the things that we are putting to the table. So if we're not getting it back, are we putting the same thing? So we are just putting our resources for something that's not going to give us back anything. That's not how it works, okay? Number 6 is self-respect. Self-respect is, for me, basically means that your value doesn't depend on anybody else, and that you are the only voice in your head that matters on what you are and what you deserve. How much respect do you have for yourself? Like, if there is a person, for example, just think like this, okay? If you like an idol or a person that you respect a lot, okay? If somebody like that is having a relation in their life that is like not deserving, you would be like, you know what, they deserve better. Why cannot we have that same amount of respect for ourselves? Like, okay, imagine this, that there's a person that you look up to, that you respect a lot, and they have a relationship in their life that is not treating them right, and it's not worth their while. We always say, oh my god, she deserves so much better, or he deserves so much better, right? Why can't we say that about ourselves? Don't we have respect for ourselves? I want you to know, I'm not judging you right now. It's completely okay, whatever mistakes that we made. But I want you to remember that you need to respect yourself. You need to know that them not choosing you is not your fault. It's probably their loss. It's their loss that they couldn't see what they have in life. They couldn't value your presence in their life. And we are not going to neglect our value on the way that they treated us. No, we are going to have a lot of respect for us and say that we deserve better. We deserve better than being treated like this. We deserve something in our life that's going to stand by us and going to love ourselves even at the darkest of times. That's what we deserve. At the same time, I want you to remember that letting them go, a person that is not valuing yourself, is not that you didn't care. It means that you just valued yourself. You know that you deserve better than that, and you are yourself's priority. When you keep holding on to somebody who doesn't value your worth, you are basically sacrificing your own self-worth. Letting them go doesn't mean that you did not care about them. It just means that you care about yourself enough to know that you deserve better. I want you to know that moving on isn't about forgetting that person in your life. Moving on is about remembering who you are and reclaiming that power to define who you are on your own terms. Self-respect is when you choose the difficult part, the hard part, but the necessary path that you need to go on. Okay, point number 7. No matter what, you always have yourself. I just can't exaggerate this point enough, but it is so important, guys, that you know what, at the end of the day, we do not need to depend on somebody to love us in our life, because this is our life and we are somebody. Like, I remember this Billie Eilish quote that I'm in love with my own future. They say be in love with somebody, but aren't I somebody? I am somebody and I love myself. That is something that you need to remind yourself, that no matter what, my love, you will always be there for yourself. You will always be there for yourself. And I want you to be there for yourself, because I know at the end of the day, I am going to love myself no matter what, no matter the mistakes I make, no matter the errors I make in life, no matter the wrong things that I choose, no matter the good things, the bad things, anything, the light and the dark. I love myself, and I will always have myself in my corner, so I don't need anybody in my life. Okay, I want good relationships, I have wants, but I don't need anybody, because I myself am enough. I need somebody who can love me unconditionally, and that I already have, because I love myself unconditionally. No matter how dark times get, how good times get, I love myself, and that is more than enough. Aren't I somebody is something that is so powerful, that once you start loving yourself, you don't need anybody in your life, and that is so beautiful. Because remember that no matter what happens, you are going to be your own number one, and that's going to be for the other person too. So you don't have to put them first in your priorities. You have to put yourself, have that self-love in you, that no, I come first, and if this is not good for me, I am going to detach, no matter what that means. I am going to detach, because I don't need anybody in my life. I have already the love that I need from the world. I just want this relationship, and I deserve the love, to experience love from another person, but that doesn't mean that I have to settle. Because I want you to remember that no matter who walks in or walks out of your life, at the end of the day, you will always have yourself, and that's the beauty of loving yourself. That's the best relationship that you'll ever have in your life, and that's a strength that is bigger than anything, because at the end of the day, you, my love, are always with yourself. I want you to remember who was the person who got through, who was with you with all the struggles that you were facing, through all the dark times that you had, through all the triumphs, through all the lows and all the highs. It was you who was always there for yourself, and you, my love, are the constant in your life, and that's so beautiful that you are always there. So you don't need another person in your life. It is easy for you to feel like, when somebody is leaving, a part of you is leaving with them, but I want you to know that you are enough, and you are still a whole, and you are more than enough to fill yourself, fill the gap that they left you. I want you to know that you will get through this, because you are always there for yourself. And look at you, you are watching this video, you are growing yourself through this video, and I love that for you. Relationship that you have with yourself is the strongest that you will have. It's the longest one that you will have. So I want you to remember the strength, the power that it has, that you will get through this with the help of this relationship that you have with yourself. It is, don't compare, don't force it, don't fasten the process of healing. Healing takes time, forgetting takes time, moving on takes time, and it's okay. Let it heal you, let it wash through you, let it take how much ever time it is taking. It is okay. It is absolutely okay if you are taking 1 month, 3 months, a year, 5 years, maybe a minute. It doesn't have to be fixed, and don't compare your journey with anybody else. Like, a lot of times we find ourselves comparing it with our friends' relationship, or our friends are like, this happened to me. No two relationships can be ever same. That's the beauty of a relationship, because it's personalized to you and the other person you are in relation with. So don't compare yourself with any kind of situation or the relation that a friend of yours went through. Maybe they took it's just you and your friend are already enough, and the relation that you had with the other person is already so. The person that you had relationships with were different, so your situation can never be the same. Situation is very different from the person that is telling you that, oh, I had a similar situation. No, it's not. So don't compare your timeline, or don't compare the time you will take to heal. It is absolutely personalized to you, and let it take how much time it takes. It's okay. It's even if it's taking 1 month, 1 minute, 10 minutes, or years. It can take from seconds to years to move on from a relationship, and that's completely fine. Let it take time, let it heal you, let it wash over you. I don't want you to go and say that, oh, I'm fine. No, it's okay. Let it heal you. Let it take the time. 9th point is, remember, the good doesn't cancel out the bad. The most difficult relationship is to move on is when they do a good thing and then you are like, yeah, that was thoughtful. You forget the bad things, but we need to remind ourselves that the good doesn't cancel out the bad. I feel myself, this is something that is very difficult to move on from, is remembering that the good doesn't cancel out the bad things they did. Whatever nice things they are doing for you doesn't cancel out the bad shit that they put you through. No, the good doesn't cancel out the bad. We are not going to do that. Remember all the bad things that they did to you, and don't let that good thing forget all the bad things that they did in your life that made you feel like you were not enough. Because no, good things don't cancel out the bad things. No, that's not how it works. You made me feel like shit, and if you had the power to make me feel like shit once, you have the power to make me feel like shit again. And no, I'm not going to give you that power. I'm taking that power back again by letting you go from my life. If you had it in you to make me feel bad about myself with the power that I gave you, if you had it in you to misuse the power that I gave you over myself and you misuse that, you can do it again. And no, we are not going to. You have it in you to do it that again. So we are taking that power back. We are taking that power back again from you by letting you go from our life, because you had no right to treat me like shit or make me feel like bad about myself. The 10th point is, they don't have to be evil or bad. They don't have to be evil or bad for you to move on or let them go. Sometimes it's just the right man at the wrong time, or it's the wrong man at the right time, or it's just the wrong person at the right time, or it's the right person at the wrong time. I mean, it just happens. It's okay. That's completely fine. But we have to remind ourselves that this is something that's not right for me, and this is something that I need to move on from. It's okay if you can still cherish the good moments that you shared together, and I am so proud of you that you had the courage to put your heart out there, that it had hope and it had put itself for the possibility of love. It opened itself for the possibility of love, and I am so proud of you to do that. But we need to recognize that sometimes it's just not meant to be, and maybe in the future it might, but right now it's not meant for you, not because the other person is an evil person or a bad person. Sometimes things just are not the right way or the right time. Maybe the place is not right or the time is not right, and that's okay. We are going to trust the universe that everything that has happened for a reason. Sometimes even if everything feels perfect, it is not the right relationship for you to be in, and that's completely okay. And 11 is, take it as a lesson and try to move on. I am so proud of you that you had the courage to put yourself out there, put your heart out on the line for the possibility of love, for the possibility of a new relation in your life. And that shows so much courage and so much strength and so much growth on your part. And I am so proud of you for putting yourself out there. It's okay and validated to feel whatever that you are feeling. I am so proud of you that you are giving yourself the space to feel whatever you are feeling, and it's totally understandable, totally validated. Whatever you are feeling, from the smallest of feeling to the biggest of feelings, it is okay whatever you are feeling, because every emotion has validity and you are going through it. I am so proud of you. I am proud of you that, girl, you are going through this and you are taking it with so much strength and so much maturity. Be proud of yourself for putting your heart out on the line and having the courage to love freely, because I know this this love that you had, the courage that you had, you're just going to grow from it. The universe has a plan for you. The universe is putting it in action, and you are going to find the love that will treat you exactly the way that you want to be treated and you need to be treated. Everything will work out. I really hope these things are something that you needed to hear, and I really hope they bring you some comfort or some ease in your life. I know it's hard. I can't even emphasize how difficult and hard this must be for you, and it's okay to feel whatever you are feeling. Don't let anybody make you feel sad, guilty, or shit about yourself for feeling a certain emotion. I feel that it's very brave of you to feel whatever you are feeling and having the courage to even open this video. I love you. I want you to know that how proud and how much I love you. You are really something that I'm proud of. That's all for this video, by the way, and I hope if you like this video, like the video. Actually, like the video. If you like the content of the video, subscribe to my channel. Go check out my channel and maybe subscribe to this channel if you like more content. Let me know. Share this with somebody who needs to hear this, and comment down some things that you want to tell me on this topic. Maybe let's have a chat. Maybe something you want me to make a video on next. Let's have a chat on the comments. I love having chat with you guys. So yeah, I would love to talk about anything and everything on the chats. So comment down if you have something that I should talk about, or something that you would want to add to this topic. And yeah, I just wanted to know, I love you.